It's time for fantastic shooting and strong skiing. Will Russia and the Ukraine stay in a class of their own at the Nordic Skiing World Cup in Vuokatti, Finland? Following the first part of the Nordic World Cup in Izny, Germany, over 180 athletes from 19 countries headed to Vuokatti, Finland for the final stage of the double-header event in biathlon and cross-country. This year's competition was dominated by East European athletes, who claimed most of the victories. Shortly after tough competition in cross-country skiing, the biathlon kicked off. With good weather conditions of around -1 degree Celsius and a blue sky, the athletes were ready for top performances. All classes take part in the 12.5-kilometer races. Among the women of classes LW 10 to 12, the 10-kilometer and a short sprint take place. There are no penalty rounds during the long-distance races. Instead, a penalty time of at least 1 minute is added when a target is missed.
All on Kato out of the stadium now.
The Swiss Bruno Huber knows this too well. As one of the fastest LW 10 to 12 athletes, he misses 8 out of 20 targets and loses his good starting position. Once again, Russian athletes dominate this class. With only 1 miss and a top time of 44 minutes 30 seconds, Vladimir Kiselov comes in first, ahead of his countryman Irek Sapirov and the Ukrainian Yuri Kostyuk. During the sprint, Irek adds another victory over Yuri. In the visually impaired classes, the Ukrainians set the tone. Vitaly Lukyanenko and his guide, Vladimir Ivanov, beat the German Wilhelm Brehm by a margin of 3 minutes. Both athletes are well in control at the shooting range, but out on the track, Vitaly Lukyanenko powers his way past Wilhelm Brehm with 1.5 minutes advantage, leaving the German in 3rd place. In the long-distance race of the standing classes, the World Cup leader, Eric Niels Ulset, loses to Yannick Bourseau, who claims the only win for France. The latter loses ground in the sprint, coming in 3rd, while Russian Oleg Balukto takes the gold. Among the women, the Ukrainian and Russian athletes are hard to catch. This time they take 13 of 18 medals between them, leaving the competition well behind. Only the German, Verena Benteler, adds 2 more medals to her trophy cabinet in the B1 to B3 classes for both long and short distances. The second and final round of the World Cup leaves the East European countries in the anchor position, but this may change at the next competition in Nes, Norway.
All eyes on the next man at the start.